Asante Kotoko aseye coach Abdul Karim Zito a resign. Na mpanimfo chimwa coach Prince Owusu na assistant and afi the junior team coach Hamza omo enemra emebo the next game Asante Kotoko airborne kai se Kotoko next game owobo no eye week 22 game omo ne Hatchfolk ena ebo eno ene ye bisa se Asante Kotoko aye omo niema yie a omo betimi adi bibia ato akwan mu ama coaches yi mienu omo atimi abehye Hatchfolk ana ebekosen na enura at the secretariat na esenka meeting no eba so ntem kakra e delay kakra but finally the betodwa Sir Abdul Karim Zito has resigned from his role as the head coach of Asante Kotoko Sporting Club with immediate effect. Management has accepted the resignation, expressed its appreciation to the coach for his services, and wished him the best for the future. We any coach Asante Kotoko Eddie Ebabonti. Now the communications director Eddie Asante Kotoko lawyer Safuduku ena echechem kwanya sa resignation we ebaye a wo kire say do Zito ni ho affect omo e Sunday game omo ne Hatchfolk ball
bia na ya ba say management ya Zito support bi ohia bia ba ni padu no akra start here the chases na che ba na ye free say Kotoko sa dey we high say frequent changing of coaches na mo enti ye decide say at least on kwa do the end of the season yet me access ni here. Unfortunately now we're happy with the performance of his boys. In any meetings, indeed, he also say he was not sleeping on the job. He put in effort to be obia or investment and Kotoko performance. We have struggled against most of the clubs. Now a very distasteful. Say you lose to Pasika Holy Stars, you lose to Hawaii, you lose to All Blacks, and now the other contenders for the league. About draw Kumasi. Out of line about draw Kumasi. Ediana about draw Kumasi. We had a second chance of beating Ediana as well. And I was a partner now. I said performance need to me improve. Once a while, for example, your co-baby and now me about to the party. But generally, now performance na ornamenty. The resignation I'm not as a surprise. We would have watched say over a season at least 1 or 2 year contract. Can it be after first year near assessing the year? Now so because of not time and not now but you baby our head men do not first we be so let's always the next trust adwene ho yi consult to bibia no say so we have to respect his decision now they we are willing say supporting am na konenim e bi ohun say na life cry bia was in danger e bia na sisters na okan in the first place in any circumstances ya ma head coach in the entire team no ko one say bi oba no no na ba e bo mu in this case no this to ban baby and two any management is sacking like say bia the entire team no enko if you say in the heat of events no we timing in the match na one imprempren the best decision is about omo atwa anya bi omo share Zito views kakra omo na adwuma to omo tap on experience bi into omo na the best in the money ya omo nye but we trigger the process here be incentive coach we want the best with me adwuma no ache na benya resource ye ma omo timelines at any time ya no if you say do say beba
we the ways of Asante Kotoko communications director Safuduku Esquire nano ena me bisa say Pepe di kan dia todwa say Nana Penkra IMC chairman every city boys no e training grounds I will introduce the new technical team machomo and the temporary technical team na chomo na all to us was we can't afford further excuses Kotoko na me adoma Sunday ombetimi a redeem omo ho and then what's your team say omo take over Prince Owusu ane Hamza Obeng Muhammeda Kotoko adwuma no ombetimi aye say Kotoko way forward no pepe ene say
abusam da se na adwuma no so ombetimi aye so ombetimi nya no enjina kosi ada board no so Kotoko ana has back betimi akọ give without a coach and still win such games no ya na anyone who na bro coach say coach nkwana no boy. It is possible say Kotoko bit me I decided say you drew a am very coach now anko. No Masha has bit me decided to see coach or kwem. No abano abeshe no ko. Inti whatever the outcome of side game ni be me empusu me say say Prince Owusu ne Hamza ya de pomit my adwuma no pa na muntimi nya because ya hye mo da bi. I will not conclude anything on the day I'll analyze the game. I'll watch the game. If they do something tactically brilliant, if they sit for Didi to beat them to the tactics and the technicalities of the game, we'll come and analyze it. But that will be just on that particular game. I wouldn't extend it to any other things. Yabo game no, because we winning 2-0, because we winning 1-0, 3-0. It's just a Prince Owusu. Any majuma chase it to beat my. I mean to me sakura. Okay. Any about game no, because about draw, because we lose. It's just a Prince Owusu ni majuma anti. And no beat me sa. A game of the penny. A moon 7 doors will be baby. A fee says punish La Liga Classico. You win here.
Madrid.
Jabi Alonso. And Okobo Super Cup no kulusu ye.
Yeah.
So ball first one we na just no one Alonso with my I next one. It wouldn't speak a lot. Tactically after the game you be share.
Okay.
Mistakes any credits on me now you be come wasem.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Kotoko I think is a way mun be the permanent coaches going forward. Meaning pass Kotoko new the youth team no. And Hamza and paying for a specific responsibility. The youth team. And them some first game a win here.
Oh, okay.
Almost a team the Crystal Palace. 80 about 5 games, almost win 5 in the youth team no. Yes. Omoni wa hon pa.
But okay, a lawyer and so and me and Jim say bia omo ye adwuma ye bi omo bo house game no ye do bi ba na say ese omo be wo ho just omo na be ye adwuma no ana
Da bi nya sare kire. Say ko kazo omo bottle the rest of the season crank here. Say yanka dey just china ko bit ma fa coach aba.
E betimi so a che so omo betimi
ato. Omo betimi 3 years. And so be aka cho say wa ma indefinite suspension. They can call you the next morning. Yes. They can decide that the next 3 years they've not called you.
Yes.
If they had mentioned specifics, oh yeah, they are more so to the end of the season. But they been some Kotoko didn't come up a coach.
Boame Kotoko coaching issue no say enye sen. Omunyai Emma Hamza ene Prince emo season yinwe. Ana omunkofa bi omunkofa hwan enye sen ko omo pe coach awobe because ese Kotoko change coaches dodo.
Enya se sanity. Sanity. Now there is a difference. Oh, me kasa me show so bi na baby say na opepe Real say we change coaches yi. No Crescent Madrid pam coaches papa. No Crescent Jabi Alonso na nko te baby building an empire. And a Madrid kofa no. And a Madrid say oh we jan kwan. You can make countless examples, but we said the success of Madrid no comparable to the success of Kotoko and I say has was a team be pam play coaches. So that's the difference. Other than that, the rate now Kotoko pam coaches is here na me analysis be observing. It is almost like coach be one season no. A people the same year. Now me share between 2018 and 2020 something. Ubenya settle Zakaria se both the same year and oba okay Israsko. Obo league I'm so about 6 matches. Na Lugaros score. Na Steve Polak aba. Na obo wi akwaji FA Cup. Na okọ. Na Pakwesi Fabian aba. Ya mo enu bia na apam no okọ. Na Sika akuna aba. Na abebo 1 season na okọ. O check here 1 year. Ebi mu dey 6 months, ebi dey 7 months, 8 months. It has been like that. 87.9. Sir mpanyinfo bi enu coach management be dia o say omo season ni nwia mpanyinfo bi anka nya bad idea because okofa new coach but be am catch say na new coaches no a lot of excuses. If I take over onya Michael Carrick aba be so from Ruben Amorim. Now what changing Yoma all of a sudden now. Yes, our coach, no balance results in your because players no car. Who's a Zito Bavo from? Sabakaya, or the players they did with him. Okay. Or he doesn't know the names of the players. Now, Amos, Ejlan and Chait, you are no Amos, after player. They are short of a Kaiser interview.
Yeah.
A Duke of a new coach, they've been there throughout the preseason, the first round of the league, and boy, nano Sundays, Zito the Prince and Agent bench.
Yeah.
Now, management are catching Hamza on concentrating on the youth team. So in recent times, now Hamza are concentrating on youth team.
Yeah,
but they know the players. No problem. Now, if you're time, up a substantive manager.
You're competent enough to deserve some duration, no? Say be a moonway season, no? Sure, Hamza, the youth team coach, and then Prince Owusu, the assistant to Zito.
So Hamza with a lot of experience in the league. Only Samobodu, and a J double hard to folk. Only Samobodu JDFA Cup the following season. Only Samobodu and I war Mijema. Prince Owusu, only coach Kosiapia, Koye Sudan, Kakra, Waya Juma Bibi, on one Gaza coach Tamayut or coach Midiema, Waya Juma Bibi. There's no problem with their certification, say almost certificate. No. Now, competence, there was a penny. It is the resource now being the chair competence, and your certificate had enough.
Oh, but on say a bill or why ya na Rebecca's a vim no was so due to the certificate near the Lunjina and Koye Rebecca's were disappointed.
Coaching that is a I see. Airlines, people, I had coaches, no licenses, any baby, who come in Abuma, who bet my 85% of the Oyadi, but the license in AB. Because one and him, the other, what they the obit my children could do. Wapem, the obit my yana, but a back coaching, sir, Yanchi said to me, your coach. Johnson Smith, yeah, the HM license, any baby. It's Yana coach, you know. I've argued since time immemorial. So me, I judge coaches by results, nothing more, nothing less.
Master Pepe, young man is a walk of be Eduma. So, copy coach Biaba.
Yeah.
You can't just sit and say, results, no. Yeah, but it be a certificate because we do be crowd presenting and I say John Prince I'm sure Ghana and Fadenco work up.
It's in America say or mom license A no. Means I say because all license A to a de because Congo be all license A so could have been tea. Because be omunya how they got that license meaning be omo kromom license A. Now back go find by Benjamin go be good to me. Ni di be wo good to me license A. Oh ni ma juma na so be pay. What did you know? Pan for Johnson Smith in our as what did Johnson Smith and I say about 10 years old. But all license, Sana, if you ask no, I because of certification. It's said a bacon. Say, Koskobe Jaima, when we know about to the end of the season because they know now money FA Cup. Because when the African game be able, I can't 13 games near both season every year. Say, Ombe Jam on my booming team. So, for coach for be able to say, you be. You over certain grounds, you know, for excuses, the amount because it is true that, and you want to hear recruitment. It is true that be on place, you know. It's Kotoko are in a fix. I don't know what if this appointment on allow one boy, but on allow Mumbo, you have to pay. I think that in the right direction, but going forward, I think Kotoko must define what they want to do as an appointee coach. There must be a clear definition of what the club is looking for in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, up to about the 5th season. There must be a plan.
Oma Ibida.
Oh, Oma Ibida.
I work here or Mujimi Diesel.
Baby.
Okay.
Second League and Herbert Mensah, but they kept a team together for 5 years, even though he left on the 4th year, the 5th year, no, and a band to my but for ABD management anymore, the J League, you know. So that plan had been communicated to that a 5-year rebuilding process, a rebuilding plan, and Kotoko were playing second fiddle to Hartlepool. That team was strong enough in that course of time to have even played the finals of the CAF Cup Winners' Cup, even though they were playing second fiddle to Asante folk domestically. Their 5th year, said the Papanica say after 5 years on Bejino, the 5th year they won. Ebra Bashir Ford, Ebeje Kotoko. He communicated to us in clear terms. This is the plan. I want to do this. I want to recruit these players. Bashir Ford got the confidence. Free ni team ni echemienu. Call Germany, half call Germany by half call Sudan by. And Patasi police depot Kotoko friendly match. Bashir Ford declares you be league in the first round of the year. No, what? There was a plan.
Na neya coaches in tranche. Where they a draw plan.
And your coaches and paying for a moment tranche. I'm saying some paying for defining what they want to do. No more communicating what they want to do to the supporters. Sabaka Prosper Bar second time. In Prosper the press conference, the tape I normally play it. Coach not generally management and supporters not generally because I think Prosper had a briefing from His Royal Majesty say Yanshi shit team be fear me and said what Prosper say in the first 6 months say by the 9th month near Drew by the 18th month or Kaimani because by the 3rd year no more started competing for trophies. And I mean Busa Prosper say 3rd year no more competing for trophies almost say players 2 years 3 years a better no more contract who made I and the first responsibility of the Kotoko management today is to be able to define what they want to do with the club. And son of my coach, your coaches of the immediate results oriented coaches, short term of my results. And to Baba Nobaka Jose, Ebia Kofa, a 42-year-old striker, Obo League Nibi. Ebia no pay a John Entry. Because coach is a John Entry. A bit man says 8 months a pair, but Obesha goes a managing league.
Yeah.
Coach, bet man recommend goalkeeper Bia. What did bet 38 Jack of Fan Breno? What would the Antonio Conte? Conte doesn't come to build a project, he comes to win a cup.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho normally comes to win a cup, not to build a project. And Kotoko must define what they want. That we want immediate results. Then they will go for a proven winner. Some catch us it on Ghana Premier League.
Yes.
Eti uwo project say dreams na ma zito a oyane nkakran say zito aka one later interview for APA oka hom no o say ebedru o say some books yes team take more than 1 year 1 season to jail e be take 2 seasons eti say zito performance ya me ya say my insurance and work on so that 5 year pam no but no the dreams and I'm 14 vra obai na me ka jen say performance of the dreams e kumasi akokodada eti mo mfa say ni predecessor na nyade wa nya ntum second dreams at the FIFA of the banyi and can concern with dreams as well as here pam coach there be in ke ba celebrating no
Sure.
but at Kotoko enye enough good is not enough at Kotoko good is not enough at Asante folk you need to be very good you need to be excellent you need to have distinction to maintain yourself at the big boys and at the big class. And untina zito na bia na no guys on dreams in Ghana ka club e. Ba ko to no je bampa nyis ka keto no the highest paid coach away league no so penny.
And you are good there. Obako to kwade house you need to get better. You get best and
it just unya distinction unya excellent. When you say grace na at Kotoko good enye enough. Truth of the matter is say performance ya dey pam zito yi. Apart from be a heartful and how square proof in recent times some position game pam coach and the Abian Kobe obe survive almost all the other clubs are Obiama man pressure bia but at Kotoko good is not enough you will leave but me say management must define and communicate to the supporters what they want to do that ya jia tum say ye nisika de beto the creme de la creme adiaba and the for prospects near building for 2 seasons. The 3rd season, we want to win the league. Yaje league now, that will be our 4th season. We want to go to Africa and get to the group stages or the quarterfinals. That if what set our target, you know, what set our goals, you know, no one define, no one my supporters are buy into it. Supporter not just say, Gazito a 4-year development plan. And on the first season, we are paying other FIFA. You don't have any justification to say Yango Pamno. But it is Kotoko wants to win the league. My catchers are at Kotoko. Even when they don't tell you they want to win. You have a starting league. Real Madrid for they don't communicate to anybody say afi ye pese ye UEFA Champions League
you must
we are for join who say so just a trophy no
sure
it is the reason why it is a top club enti se Kotoko person or jijin crew and to so then Kotoko recruitment plan should change. They must begin to recruit the very best, especially on the continent of Africa. But Kotoko says
the very best in Africa.
Of course, if they want to compete, to say yeah, me hear Kotoko now show more actions, no more inactions. They want to be rubbing shoulders with the big boys. By now, it's like Kotoko run away leaders. But check the Kotoko team. Goalkeeper no only league da. If you the Chrome Bessia.
Kamara.
Kotoko 3 goalkeepers obi no agile league da. Kotoko right backs no obi no agile league da. Kotoko left backs obi no agile league da. Kotoko center backs no minim se Zakaria say no ka da bi no ka ho no ka ho. Chelsea team na agile league no ka ho. Samba minim ba bi obo so agile league da. Hamza tanye league da. Ansu nye league da. Kotoko mede ho. Prince Badu nye league da. Hilary Adabo nye league da. Ubeja nye league da. Emmanuel Ntwi nye league da. Seth Kojo nye league da. Okwa wingers na Peter Mido akwa nye league da. Saka Dauda nye league da. Okwa Kotoko ni wa. Kwa mpoku mo full season kwa we kro mada o.
Ana coach no so
abetamu nye league da. Minim donzo dia baby no bonom taji league dia bia wajibida. So you check the team no crown and say,
wow,
is it a championship winning team no building no? A team ya DJ league no building. Last year in a G league no Samates. Sorry, Gold Stars. Ezanga Kotoko team no. Made up of Samates players no G league back no.
2 seasons ago.
Gold Stars for no G nanu. And me diama no G 3 seasons ago. On Ezeka make sa na Kotoko enkan ye. Obi onim ball baby ya league bi omo ye form ni assemble omo into Kotoko has of.
Yeah.
Today you cannot recruit those players Ebusapenyi. Enti is it to money there on paper on the field baby and Ebusapenyi enye good enough. Zito offer the league no kwa say we average 44 point something there be enye but me say the management enti enabama next coach on for Ebusapenyi. If they communicate to us what they want to do, we will understand, sir. Kotoko kase or first it to so much grew any ya. Dan am yazito sada na fa mwagire. Me ka chese onye coach oje ka po Ghana o. I ka chese other coaches enyusu Kotoko has platform but ma grew up. But at the end there. FA Cup no the dreams je. Omo shake in face our abrankese no. Any performance of Kotoko do Africa no. It is say you don't there. Then Kotoko ba judge no with sa performance obebo African performance be so ko ya nko yi sa enti me ne Kotoko management no issue am ne mo wan say they should define what they want before they appoint a coach. If what they are looking for is to build Nana Pekraba 3 years ni o ya o ka say rebuild and go for you na be che say Kotoko this is what the 3 years ya rebuild na say ka 10 season e be but Kotoko person G League 3 years one year. Oje Bako in the last 6 years Kotoko G League Hamza Bako pe. Sana na mposa J Bako.
Yeah.
Or the 3 years. And na pe kraba third year ni. 2 couple minutes 6 years. Enye League Bako. If Kotoko had decided say a 5-year development planner, e bia nko biti be on tiase. But keba build ebe you the results. Again the type of football here nko be development you nye ye. Say season we like we say boy who beja obeko so
say Kamara nam kwa so
Samba munya every team no mako no ahihye foforo den Kotoko ezo mko peska no mto the creme de la creme the very best na yes de bia ye kwa kwaje cap no mo na sa kwaje cap Ebusapenyi
mame nko sivu ho mra me bebi so asem bi abeta mo aka asem bi na nasem na o ka no ɛna mpɛ sɛ mbɛbisa wo sɛ